decided that I'm going to start carrying around my EpiPen with me instead of like leaving it in the car, because that doesn't make any sense. Hello, squirrel. Hello, squirrel. Hello, squirrel. Okay. What's happening? Are you coming to say hello? No? You don't know what's... You're conflicted? He's conflicted. I used to have a squirrel that used to follow me every time I was here. I don't know what happened to that squirrel. Maybe it's the same one. I don't know. How long do squirrels live? Does anyone know? If you're here, could you please throw up some of these up here? Could you also do whatever it is at the bottom, where you, I think there's a hearts at the bottom, maybe where you hit the hearts. You could throw that up too. That'd be really helpful. I'd appreciate that. So I can see that you're here, so that YouTube can see that we're interacting and we're here. And I'm not just talking to myself. That always helps me out because I don't like talking to myself. I like to be quiet, actually, believe it or not. Such a chatty Cathy actually sits in silence most days. Did you know that? I don't have a television on. I don't have music on. Thank you for throwing up the hearts. I can see that you're here. Now drop into the chat and tell me, where are you coming in from? As you can see, it's a beautiful day here, and I am in Los Angeles. Look at that sun. Woo! In Los Angeles. I think it's about noon by now. And I don't know, I think I've been here since about 9. I've been doing all things. Now I see people are out here enjoying the sun, sunning themselves in a chair, eating lunch on the grass, just chilling in their chair. Looks very peaceful. I am still trying to get my second half of my walk done. I don't know where I'm at. I guess I must be 2/3 in, I guess. Where is my halo? I think I left it back there in the sun. I wish I knew where I was at for how much left I have of my walk. I had a complete detour today, and I'm going backwards, which is just really weird. So I'm taking a completely different path that I know gets me my exact 2 laps around, gets me my exact 7,000 steps. But today I've been all over the park in different places. Is this Arkansas? Yeah, no, this is not Arkansas. Although I do have my fleece jumpsuit on that someone might think is great for Arkansas, because it is fleece lined. It's a fleece lined jumpsuit. So comfortable. I love it. Hi, Sarah. This jumpsuit I have on is fleece lined, and I have it in black, in blue, in oh, it's about, what is this about? I don't know if this is real or fake. to the wrong place. This is not the place for that. Definitely not. Oh, that's what the YouTube bot is talking about. I don't know. Yesterday, I got kicked off of my TikTok live for dangerous behavior. And I was like, and we were talking about chocolate. I was sitting in my car looking at a tree. I was unhappy that I actually had to be sitting there because I wanted to drive, but I didn't want to jeopardize getting in trouble for driving. So, but because I was sitting there and it was so hot, my phone started overheating, and so I kept moving my phone around, and I was like putting it like under the dashboard, which I guess at various points showed like a steering wheel, and maybe it might have looked like erratic because I kept trying to reposition it, and they shut it down. And I was like, good God, you can't even make this stuff up. Am I happy with my cellular provider? Well, I just got a new one, and yes, I am. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping that's just a scam bot. But, you know, I don't know. The internet's been making you feel cool since 97? How does it do that? I want to hear about that. Let me know. Let me know what you're saying. Only a loser will be entertained by this level. Okay. Well, I think that there's a lot of people that are not reaching their potential because they're wasting time. They're letting themselves experience somebody else's life instead of their own. So there is a little bit of tension there. Not a scam, just a jerk. Okay, well, you can. The good news is you can change that, and you have the power to do so. So what are you going to do to change that? What am I doing today? Well, I've spent most of my morning here at the park, evidently. Okay, well then you shouldn't consider yourself a jerk. You shouldn't consider that you're existing in a banality, and you shouldn't consider yourself a loser then. Because really, is that really how you want to exist? Just saying. I would question you that you're really all those things. I bet you that's a facade. Just saying. And it does take all kinds. And I'm glad that you like being you, because that's the most important thing. So long as you're good with all of it, you're golden. Because that's what anybody should be asking for. There you go. I'm not sure that my mortgage is all it's cracked up to be, but it's another bar they set for everybody to think they need to achieve. Let's see. What was the thing with that? Or was it? Oh, I don't know what David was saying. Do it. Thanks for throwing up the hearts. Who's ever here? If you could throw up some hearts, that'd be great. Make sure you're putting your thumbs up. And of course, you know, the super chats, the super thanks, and the little trinket things, they're all there too. And then at the bottom, you can jump into the shopping bag and see what I've got tagged today. I've got my jumpsuit tagged. I've got my glasses tagged. I've got my EpiPen case tagged because, you know, I've just decided it's just too dangerous to be walking around without it. Hey, staying off the grid. Oh, yes, I am a happy lady. So, there you go. Hey, where's everybody coming in from? That's what I want to know. I'm in Los Angeles and it's gorgeous weather. I'm going to think it's probably about 70 degrees today. I'm not quite sure, but that's what I think. Isn't it great? PCOS. That's what brings that. And being Italian. But probably more the PCOS. Yeah. It is what it is. That's how life, you know, that's the least of my worries these days. That is the least of my worries. Oh, Paul, what's a terrible thing to say? But I am a happy woman? Well, how can you know if you want to buy the jumpsuit if you don't see it? Here for to show you the fashion that all the curvy girls can wear. What will work, what won't, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm on it. I'm glad to see there's so many new people here. Oh, it's 69 degrees in LA. Okay, thank you. See, I said it was 70, so I'm getting pretty good at this. Getting some love. That's funny. I'm in Los Angeles. Maybe in a minute I can do a 360. I see a place that has Should we take a bet? Do we think that I made it? I have a feeling I didn't make it. I have a feeling I'm going to walk the parking lot to get in the final steps. But we'll see. How many steps do y'all walk a day? Oh, Mark, how cute are you? Hey, Mark, are you a white guy? And how much do you weigh? Just saying. Just curious. Because nobody but a pudgy white guy is coming in here saying crap like that. Kind of make yourself stand out a little. Just saying, but kudos to you for having your name out there saying shit like that. I'm sure your family and employer are proud. And of course we won't get a response because the truth hurts. Oh, that just hurts. Okay, I don't know how I can. Wait, can I pause here? I don't think I can pause here, can I? I think I can put a pause. Oh, we're not worried. Just sometimes, if you've been here, and you know how I'm always so sweet and kind and genuine, that's how I genuinely feel. I mean, you can't handle the truth. Don't even get me started on that, because that's a whole major conversation that, yeah, if I really ever wanted to go viral, I would speak my mind about that. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. But, the men keep acting badly. I don't know. We're going to see. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with. I had a great TEDx talk this morning on my IG that I'll load here. So stay tuned for that. Had to call somebody out. But when you come upon people and you don't know anything about them and you start to spew stuff at them that is, I mean, if that was said to some other woman, she could be like going to crawl under a rock crying right now. I could give a flying F about what somebody says to me, because it has nothing to do with me. It has to do with them. And that doesn't matter who it's from. And so you really have to always take it with a grain of salt, but so many people can't. And, I'm pretty sure now, the other interesting fact is, how did I show up in their feed? I can tell you that the algorithm is perfect. People who complain, I used to complain about the algorithm all the time until I realized that the algorithm does its job 100%. The algorithm puts a person's content out to the people that interact with it, the people that like it, the people that comment. This is what happens. So interesting that I would show up with your feed if you're going to be demonizing me for existing in a body that God created like this and gave me the disease lipedema that creates this luscious shape that many people find aesthetic. But remember in the beginning, I said, and many people hate. Bet you that person didn't hate it in any way, shape, or form. He's just been taught that he cannot express the fact that he is dying, right? That he is dying when he sees that, and he says, oh look, there's a woman who is existing, standing in her power. We better knock her down an inch because that's what we've been taught to do. Yet another systemic atrocity. We've got so many of them going on right now that it's just too many to mention. But I'm telling you, notice how there was no response. Just saying. All right, I really have to jump off so I can see where I'm at on this step counter. No, I don't know that that's true, but I think that what I said is true. Because we know the gym bros are all in favor. So there's that. I mean, it's just absurdity. I can't tell you anything else. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta see where I'm lying on this steps today. Be sure, if you're new here, to hit that follow. Be sure that your notifications are turned on, and I will be live later, either making lunch or making barbecue sauce, or maybe both. Okay, I'll see ya. Bye.